Welcome to Waratah League TV, brought to you by Molten. One player in particular had a milestone game, so let's get straight into it. In the Championship men, Manly played host to Bankstown, but unfortunately fell short, and it may come as a costly loss. Bankstown is in a very content position on the ladder, and this win will further state their claim as premiership contenders. Will we see the same grand final as last season? It's certainly looking that way at the moment. The Bruins beat Manly 93-83 away from home, and it was Svetomir Gavrilovic who once again did the job for his team. He scored 19 points and utilised his spots to perfection. The Maitland Mustangs have been struggling to find any consistency of late, and this win over Hills has given them a reason to believe. They've slipped into the fore and look to be there for one more week. The Mustangs made the trip to Hills and would be ecstatic that they can bring the victory back with them. Maitland won 82-78, and it was Tyrell Turner's captain's knock that got them over the line. He scored 26 points, and his tenacity was too much to handle. We mentioned previously that Norths are peaking at the right time, and on the weekend, it just seemed to be getting better and better for them. They have the right group of players to get the job done, and without Eric Dorbeck, the Bears had a bit of work to do. They travelled to the Central Coast, and with the Triple C playing competitive basketball, Norths won this one 83-68. Daniel Trist, who we haven't spoken about a lot, got his name out there again with a huge performance, scoring 26 points and gaining 11 rebounds. It was another bottom of the table clash as Illawarra and Newcastle went toe-to-toe at Beaton Park. The Hawks were too good in the end, beating the Hunters 93-91, and it was youngster Lachlan Dent who came up with a memorable game. He scored 22 points in 21 minutes of action to showcase his talent. Hornsby has given them problems in the past, so this game would have given the Comets shivers down their spines. They beat the Spiders 104-94, and it was speedster extraordinaire Reece Craigie who did the damage with 26 points. In the Championship women, Bankstown was strong, smart, and sublime in their performance against Hills at home. Hills have been struggling, and their 67-45 loss didn't quite help their cause. Casey Samuels demanded the ball, scoring 18 points and led the way for the Bruins. We never want to say that a win is due to some individual brilliance, but on the weekend, every spectator at Beaton Park would have stood and applauded one of the best performances we've seen in this league. Newcastle made the trek to Illawarra, and it was Susie Bakovic who did what not many people can say that they've ever done. Bakovic scored 39 points and grabbed 24 rebounds. Hornsby got up 78-57, and it was Rachel Mayanpa and Alicia Podo who both got double-doubles to team up once again to put the Comets to the sword. They both got 18 points and made it into the double figures for rebounds. The North's Bears cleaned up on the weekend, defeating Sutherland 66-46. The Bears can't lose their focus after a tough game not all that long ago against the leaders in Hornsby. They liked their chances to finish off the back end of the season in strong fashion, and this was certainly a good start. Callie Hoverter top scored with 14 points. In the Division 1 men, it is packed tighter than a tin of sardines. The Division 1 men's comp is heating up with finals fast approaching. The Central Coast Crusaders were able to notch up a solid home victory against the travelling Norths Bears on Saturday. The Crusaders down after the first, but were able to bring it back with Jason Taylor working the floor and Cameron Clayton hitting the shots, knocking down 5 threes. While on Sunday, the side weren't able to make a weekend double, going down to the Hills Hornets on the road. Hills have peaked at the right time in the season, with Brett Goodham and Robert Mayrick lighting it up, with the Hornets now inside the top 5 after securing a weekend double. Tamworth continued their winning ways and exceeded their lead over the competition, but don't count the Bruins out yet after they were able to pick up the road against Manly, with Luke Davies putting in an MVP performance with 28 points and 7 from outside the arc, while Canberra were able to pick up a win in the local derby against the Yowies, with the Razorbacks, Newcastle, Hornsby and Wagga picking up the W. Just one game in the Division 1 women, with Bathurst defeating Wagga on the road. Things are looking pretty good from the top for the Crusaders Youth League men's side after taking their 4th win in 5 games. Leah Moss was lighting up for the visitors, but it couldn't beat the Central Coast starting 5. While in an unexpected victory, the Sutherland Sharks' 2-game loss last weekend has added some fuel to the fire, defeating the Blacktown Storm at home. Lachlan Hutchinson and Liam Haddock teaming up for a nifty 52 points. The Mustangs have been able to go back-to-back over the weekend, notching up a road victory against the Hills Hornets, with Daniel Milburn top scoring within the league over the weekend with 38 points. The rest of the weekend seeing Manly finish the round on wins. A close battle in the Youth League women between the Hawks and the Hunters, with Illawarra sealing a home victory thanks to Claudia Flynn, while the Penrith Panthers took a knock over the weekend, going down to the Spiders. Jess San Cataldo, Madeline Suprian and Erica Pittman becoming a triple threat for the Spiders, scoring 72 points for the side. The rest of the weekend seeing Hills, Manly and Norths picking up wins. A high-scoring affair in the Division 2 Youth League men, with 3 teams cracking the century over the weekend. The first being the Moss Vale Magic, who made light work of Camden Valley. Will Campbell top scoring on 33 points, before St. George were able to get back into their winning ways, with the Saints starting 5 cracking big numbers, especially Liam Angelis and Ethan Hartzenberg lining up for 10 threes between them, with finally Hornsby picking up from their loss on Saturday to Hills and finishing the weekend on a high against the Scorchers, while Newcastle Comets finished off round 15 with a W. Thanks to our good friends at Molten, we have a change of format this week for our MVP. Our MVP nominees for this week are: in the Championship men, we have Svetomir Gavrilovic from the Bankstown Bruins. In the Youth League men, Daniel Milburn from the Maitland Mustangs. And to change it up, we are going with a Youth League double for the ladies. And our nominations are: from the Youth League women, Madeline from the Hornsby Spiders, and in the Youth League women again, Claudia from the Illawarra Hawks. Congratulations to last week's winners: from the Maitland Mustangs, Tyrell Turner, and from the Penrith Panthers, Meg Jefferson. 4 rounds left of the regular season. Get ready for round 16. This is Kean Kramer signing off for your Waratah League TV.